Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of statistics. Today we'll be dealing and tackling the first bullet, which is to rank a list of data. This is a very crucial and very important step because once you get this wrong, for example, you're in a test and you get this wrong, the chances of you getting the median, mode, median and range and actually drawing a correct conclusion from the set of data you're given correct are very slim. So what is ranking? Ranking is a way of ordering, and in stats we usually deal with numerical data, so it's a way of ordering numerical data. So we have two ways in which we do that. The first one is ascending order. Ascending order, numbers are said to be in ascending order when they are arranged from smallest to largest. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. We can see that 1 is the smallest and the second smallest is 2, 3, and 4. There's no way we can put 4 in the middle because then the data won't be ordered anymore. So numbers are said to be in ascending order when they are arranged from the smallest to the largest. Our second type of ordering is descending order. Numbers are said to be in descending order when they are arranged from largest to the smallest number. An example of this would be 50, 41, and maybe 8. We can see that the numbers are ordered from largest, which is 50, to the smallest number, which is 8. And so yes, these are the two ways we can actually rank numerical data. Now we are going to look at some examples on how we can actually go about ordering the numbers, because they can get as big as they want them to be. So a quick exercise comparing using greater than sign, equals, and less than. One of the reasons why people don't know how to rank or order a set of numbers is because they just don't know which number is greater than which, and they just don't know how to check for that. I'm going to share a method I used to use when I was young and confused. These always worked for me. So number 1. So I'm going to refer to the left-hand side numbers as the first numbers and the other row the second numbers. So our first step would be to count the number of digits in each number. So looking at 1A, we have 34,872. Those are 5 digits. And the second number, we have 329,000. Those are 6 digits. So the one with more digits is the one that's greater, is the bigger number. And note, this only applies to positive numbers. So in this case, this one has 6 digits and the first number has 5 digits. So automatically this becomes the bigger one. Now one would ask, how did I know where the arrow should point? Well, we all have our different theories and our different tricks, but mine is basically in our culture, a younger person can never point to an elderly person, but an elderly person can always point to a younger person. It's just respect. That's how we show respect, and I don't know if it's the same with everyone, but yes. In this case, number 1A, we say that this number with 6 digits is greater than this number. That means this is the elder, so we can actually, the elder is the only person who can point to a younger person, but the younger person cannot point to the elder. That's why we have that sign. But that sign just simply means less than. So our second step, let's say we counted our digits and they are the same number of digits. So what's next? Then we compare each number from left to right. So compare each number from left to right. This means, for example, number B. So we follow the first step. The first step is count the number of digits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. And the second number has 5 also. So it's the same. So what's next? Number 2. Compare each number from left to right. So we are going to take 8. Okay. So we are going to take 8 and we're going to compare it with 7 because they are both the first numbers of each number of each number. So 8, already we can see that 8 is bigger than 7. Therefore, this number here is bigger than this number. And then C, we follow the same steps. So number 1, count the number of digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one has 2, 4, 5. 5. So this one is larger than the second number because it has more numbers or more digits. So 1D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits. The first number is 6 digits and the second number is 6 digits. So we cancel out number 1. It's just not gonna work. Number 2, compare each number from left to right. So from left to right, 2, 1. Immediately we can see that 2 is greater than 1. So therefore this number is greater than that number. E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 numbers for the first number and 6 digits for the second number. So we scratch out number 1 and we go to number 2. Compare each number from left to right. Left to right, 8. It's the same. Okay, next number, we move to the next digit. 4. Okay, we move to the next digit. 6 and 7. We can see that 7 is greater than 6. That means this number is greater than the first number. So the second number is greater than the first number. F, we follow our 2 steps again. So number 1, count the number of digits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first number has 5 digits. The second number has 6 digits. So we don't even need to go to number 2. We already found the bigger number, which is the second number. So the second number is greater than the first number. And so for our second activity, the instruction is draw a circle around the greatest number. We still follow the instructions I gave you, or the 2 steps I gave you on the previous page, because we are still dealing with positive numbers. So number 2A, we can follow the procedure. So the first one is count the number of digits in each number. So 4, 4, 4, and 4. So we rule out number 1 because it didn't help us. Number 2, we compare the first digits of each number. So 9, 9, 9, and 9. Okay, they're all the same. So we move to the second number. 2, 1. This one is already out because 2 is greater than that 1 there. And then we have another 2 here and another 2 here. So these 3 are still in the race. Then we move to our third digit. So we can clearly see that the first 2 numbers are the same, 9 and 2, 9 and 2, up until the third number. So the third number makes the biggest difference. In the first number, our third number is a 1, our third number is a 1, and our third number is a 2. So this one is automatically becomes the bigger number. So yes, and the instruction was to circle the biggest number, which is 9,221. Then we move to B, our 2B. 2B, we can see that each number is 4 digits long. So we cross out number 1 and we move to number 2. Compare each number from left to right. So from left to right, we can see that all the first numbers is a 5. All the numbers have a 5 as their first digit. So we move to our second number, which is in this case 0, a 5. We automatically cross out this one because it's already eliminated. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 0, and the last one we also crossed it out. We are left with the 2 in the middle. The third number is a 5, and here the third number is a 0, and 5 is greater than 0, so this one becomes our bigger number. And then we move to C. C, we can already see that the first number is the smallest number, so it's already out. We cross it out. So we are left with 3 numbers now, and they are 4 digits long. So we move to number 2, which is compare each digit in the number. So the first one is a 7, 7, 7. Great. We move to the second number, 0, 0, and 7. 7 is greater than both the zeros, so this one is out and this one is out, and this one is the biggest number or the greatest number in given the data we were given. Then we move on to D. D, we have we follow our steps again, our 2 steps. So the first one is count the number of digits. So our number of digits in D for the first one is 2, 4, 5. The second one, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. So all of them are 5 digits long. So we move to number 2. Number 2 is compare each number from left to right. So 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, no difference. Great. To move to the next number or digit. 0, 0. Okay, 0. And this one is a 5. We can automatically see that this one is bigger than or greater than the other 3, because 5 is greater than 0, is greater than this 0, and is greater than that 0. So yes, this is how you do it.